Hi hi, Yoda here. Welcome to Fallout 1, the Estata. We are, yeah, this is a part game, that counts. The games occur in contiguous succession, with the exception of that piece of crap that was on the consoles and tactics, which I'm not really sure if is in part of the major storyline or not. Anyway, off topic. We are going to be playing, and yes, I have played this before. This is not a blind LP. This is almost a walkthrough. Not quite. I don't feel like doing everything. So let's call it an 87%. I like 87%. Movies. I'm gonna have to record the movies separately, because in order to play, you have to put it on, well, to play and record at the same time, you have to use a DirectX mode, and that fucks up the movies. I'm not going to explain it. The movies are just going to be spliced in. That's what I plan on doing. If for some reason I can't do that, because I'm probably going to have to use... Nah, I should be able to do it. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. If for some reason a movie happens at a point where I can't watch it, then I'm just going to skip that movie, but I'll tell you guys what happened. Anyway, this would take like 30 minutes to explain everything. Really, all you need to know is I'm using just enough strength to be able to use my guns properly, just enough and to carry enough items. Perception is enough to shoot things from really far away. Endurance is enough to have just enough health. Charisma is useless in this game. Take speech instead, because all the speech checks are speech checks. None of them even fuck with your charisma, so screw charisma. Intelligence is 9 because skill points are good. Agility is 9 because action points are good. Luck is 9 because critical hits are good. Finesse is chosen because critical hits are good. And I have a critical hit chance of 19%. Hell yes. Gifted is chosen because having 1 extra point in all of those stats is very good. And yeah, that's it. See, video fucked up.
You're here. Good. We've got a problem. A big one. The controller chip for our water purification system has given up the ghost. Can't make another one, and the process is too complicated for a workaround system. Simply put, we're running out of drinking water. No water, no vault. This is crucial to our survival. And frankly, I think you're the only hope we have. You need to go find us another controller chip. We estimate we have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. We marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Look, just be safe, okay?
The damn video. So if I didn't cut off all the silence when I rendered, I'm sorry. I left enough for me to be able to figure out where the video went. Alright, as you can see, we don't have very good aim until we get close. We only get to shoot once, so try to make it count. We can aim our shots, obviously, but right now that is a bad idea. And I wish I'd taken 9, or I wish I'd taken 10 agility. I hate the beginning of the game when you only have 9 agility, because you have 9 action points, and you're only 1 agility off of having 10. Which means you're 1 AP off of getting 2 gunshots, which is annoying. But if I had 1 more, I could shoot twice. By the way, this is pretty much a waste of ammo. You also have a knife, right? You can use the knife. You can use flares to create some light. They increase your attack percentage in areas of the flares. Now, I think, but I don't know, that you can also keep flares in an active slot. And yes, as you see, there's this little area of light around us. It's not as big as when it's on the ground, but it's pretty big. And it's great for dealing with mice. Plus with the knife we get 3 attacks a turn instead of 1 attack a turn, and it usually takes 2 hits to kill. And at this particular point in the game, our chances of hitting aren't actually any higher with the damn gun. Because melee obviously requires less actual skill in to be able to hit, because you are always 1 tile away. You never have to be worrying about whether you've got enough skill, not just to be able to hit, but to be able to hit from that far away. Yeah, that's not an issue with melee. There's only 1 range. Actually, there's 2 ranges. Spears can hit from 2 away. I think sledgehammers can too. I don't remember. By the way, melee is actually a pretty fun way to play this game. The first LP I did, which is long gone by the way, actually was a melee LP, but I'm not doing that this time, partially because I just want to do it faster, and guns are always faster. I mean, melee is perfectly effective, especially if you don't mind saving and reloading every once in a while. But you have to be able to sneak up on people, you have to be able to get within range, and most importantly, you have to, you know, not die. And with all the time that you spend perfectly within shot, not dying is a little harder than it might initially seem. And speaking of not dying being harder than it initially seems, what the hell? It's because I'm on hard, man. I'm getting my ass kicked by rats because I'm on hard. You know what? I don't want to get my ass kicked by rats. So we're gonna do Wimpy just to get through this damn cave. Once we have a real weapon, I'll turn it back up. If I die anyway, I'll be so pissed. I will die anyway, won't I? I'm gonna die anyway, and then it's gonna be embarrassing. It's gonna be like, I thought you knew how to play this game. I do know how to play this game. Apparently my brain forgot. Frankly, I don't see much of a difference between combat. I seem to be doing slightly more damage with the pistol, in that I'm actually able to kill with 1 shot every time right now. Of course, I don't think the skill, or the easy, medium, hard actually affects combat skills. So there is that. Come on, rats, die. You're making me look bad. They don't care. They don't care that they're making me look bad. Any more refs? One more down here. Did I get it? Alright. Moving on. Why the hell do I have fraps turned on? I'm not recording with fraps. By the way, interesting thing about this game, and one of the reasons you can't record it with fraps, the frame rate is really, really screwy on this game. It actually bounces between 100 and 700 frames a second. Why? I don't know. I do know that if you slow it down to less than 170 or so, the game actually starts running slower, which I thought was pretty cool. Nine minutes? I've seen people beat the game in 9 minutes. Seriously, Google it. Or look around on YouTube. People can beat this game in 9 minutes, no sweat. We're not going to be doing it like that. Frankly, I'm not one of the people who can beat it in 9 minutes. But also, beating it in 9 minutes is boring. What kind of game is it if it ends in 9 minutes? I mean, this is give or take a 6-hour game if you play it right. Welcome to Shady Sands. Put your gun away. This guy will be perfectly happy to give you information. They have their own irrigation system, grow their own food, and they are plagued with raiders and rad scorpions. The rad scorpions are, you know, out in the dens. They took his brother Jarvis. Razlo's looking for a cure, and if you want to help them, talk to Aradesh. Okay? Wait, no, I don't want you to go me right there. He'll take you to the caves, but we don't want to do that right now. Now the raiders, there are several groups of raiders, and Ian's here to help fight them off. There's one to the southeast. Ta-da! That's it. I really don't want to read this all to you, so if you guys would just, you know, pause and read on your own, that would help me out a lot. Okay, use first aid skill, use doctor skill. Doctor's the only thing that can fix broken bones, and use stim packs when you can. Equipment, scavenge or trade. Well, that's pretty much it. Scavenge, trade, loot. And this last is basically an introduction to the game kind of chick. She tells you about bartering. And, well, you know how to barter, right? You understand the concept of bartering. We're supposed to go talk to Ian, who is widely traveled. She came from Vault 15. Alright, did you read it? Alright, good. Now then. Something every good traveler should be aware of. You can steal from people. You can also get caught, which is why I always save. And if you people have a problem with, you know, save scumming or whatever it's called, bite me. You need that rope. Take that rope. You don't need the money, but take it anyway. Also, you see we're getting a pittance and experience points down here. Wow, that worked really, really well.